Welcome back to another hot fire video. We'll give y'all what y'all want every day. Elden Ring, of course. Um, we sitting here behind the cocoon of the Empyrean. Micallef, you know the story. Um, what I wanted to discuss, it's a one-part thing, but it's a two-part thing, but it's one subject. Russell Wilson, right? Um, now Russell Wilson's been in the league quite a while now. It's been over 10 years, maybe 12 years. Let's look that up. Actually, Russell Wilson stats. It looks like 2012. Let me double check that. Yeah, 2012. So 2012 was Russ's first year. He's thrown for over 300, well not 300, 3,000 yards every year. He's thrown for over 20 touchdowns every year. He's thrown the most interceptions he's thrown is 13 in the 2020 season when he was gunslinging. He threw 4,200 yards and 40 touchdowns. So he was definitely a gunslinging MF. Right, a lot of his early success is contributed to the fantastic secondary that they have, fantastic defense in general, the Legion of Boom. Uh, Everybody when they bring up the Legion of Boom, um, they they discuss the secondary, but the linebackers were fantastic as well. They really had everything. So a lot of the credit is stolen from Russell Wilson. Uh, this is how I see it. Right, you don't really throw for 3,500 yards a season. Pretty much, you threw 30. I say over 3,000 for the entire thing because the first season was 3,100. But it's been 3,500 plus yards a season. You don't throw this. I said 13 interceptions. Was the most he's thrown in 10 years. The second behind that was 11. Everything else is single digits. I said the 20 touchdowns he had were 20. That was the very first season. That's the smallest amount. He had 20. Another season that was 21. Everything else is 25 plus, right? So this guy's been an exceptional quarterback. Either way, either way, with not so exceptional talent at the wide receiver position until very recently, like it Metcalf. I think him and Metcalf maybe played a year or two. Uh, they didn't really play that long together. I'm not getting the Russ hate, right? So he came into the Broncos, and the Broncos he got a big contract. That's another thing. But how? Why would you not give Russell Wilson a big contract? He's a proven Super Bowl winning quarterback, right? Joe Flacco got a contract, and he's still playing it out, guys. I don't know if you know he's on a fucking bench with the Jets. He's still ass. My point with Russell Wilson is, it was at one point where Russell Wilson was criticized by a small minority of people for him being out his how he was outside of football, his personality. He's starting to be attacked for the same type of things by a much larger group of people now. And we can look at the Denver Broncos and see why they're on TV every week. But this roster is not a put these motherfuckers on TV every week type of roster. So I really don't like. They apparently they've been on TV the last 3 weeks out of four. Who who thought the Broncos like they don't have a star running back? They don't have any star receivers. They don't have any stars on defense. They just have Russell Wilson. So the goddamn, I'm talking myself into a tinfoil hat here. Is this a conspiracy? Are we is the NFL here because all the NFL commentators are jumping in now? They're being very brash with how disrespectful they are to Russell Wilson. It's not just he missed a throw here. Like last night, KJ Hamler slammed down his helmet in frustration. KJ Hamler, Russ missed him on a throw. It's a touchdown throw. I can understand that. You take off your helmet and start woofing and blowing in frustration toward Russell Wilson, and you're KJ Hamler. Typically, when I hate on cats, or when I dislike cats, I usually have just a reason of my own. I never disliked Russ. I actually thought he was hilarious. The fucking Hawaiian shirts. Who else is wearing Hawaiian shirts besides the fucking George Jetson? So I didn't dislike him. But now that I see that the dislike is just it's just fake. Who thought the fucking Broncos were going to be good anyway? What? Jerry Judy has barely even played. He's a star. Cortland Sutton and Jerry Judy are the top two receivers. This ain't Justin Jefferson we looking to watch here. Like, who deemed this that in general? Um, so that's the frustration I kind of have with the Russell Wilson thing. I'm not really sure. Um, I'm not really sure why the Broncos on fucking TV. Actually, I'm not sure of a lot of things, but I know that Russell Wilson ain't a bad quarterback, and I also know that KJ Hamler don't get to slam his helmet down in frustration. I know it's been a frustrating or disappointing 4 weeks of 18-week football, uh, but I'm pretty sure these guys will figure it out. Whether they figure it out, still fucking sweat off my back. But I think a guy when there's actively terrible quarterbacks, actively horrible quarterbacks out there, still out there, 15, 20 of them starting. The Steelers got a terrible quarterback. The Browns got a terrible quarterback. The Vikings got a terrible quarterback. Who told this nigga to stand up? Uh, Detroit got a terrible quarterback. Chicago got a terrible quarterback. Uh, the 49ers got a terrible quarterback. The Rams got a terrible quarterback. Yeah, the Rams got a terrible quarterback. But all the focus is on Russell Wilson now, and it has been. This is week 4. I just kind of don't get it. Uh, Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about Russell Wilson. How is he even playing to you? It's week 4. It's week 4. Everybody is 2-2. Let me know what y'all think. This nigga just stood up again. I didn't even press the button.